You know, Colette, it's actually great out here right now. I'm inside one of the trucks that was graciously donated by two men in a truck. This is where we've been collecting our water all day. I'm sitting on the cases of water that were donated by the wonderful folks who stopped by here and dropped off these cases of water. We've been collecting them since noon today. I've been out here since noon. It started out, the weather wasn't so great, but now the sun is shining, and we are hoping folks will come on out and donate some cases of water to help us with the cause. Now, Kroger has donated 44 pallets, 2 truckloads. We saw them come by earlier today. It was fantastic. This water will be used for Flint residents. It's actually heading right now to the Food Bank of Eastern Michigan, and then the United Way is going to distribute those cases of water to Flint residents. Now, Mayor Karen Weaver also stopped by earlier today. I had a chat with her real quick, and she told me that she's disappointed that the pods are closing. She wanted, though, to thank us for doing this water drive, and she wanted to thank all the residents who came out and donated water. But she said she was under the impression that the pods were going to remain open until the pipes were all replaced. Listen to what she had to say.
While you have this amount of construction going on in your city, particulates can break off, and that's where the contaminants would come from. Yes, the water's better, but we're under construction, and we're going to be under construction until we get all of the lead service lines and the galvanized lines replaced.
Now, Mayor Weaver told me that she wrote a letter to the governor. As you know, we aired that on TV5 News. Also, she says the governor talked to her on the phone. She is expected to meet with him next week. She says she has a lot of things that she wants to say to him. She also referred to him as being insensitive for closing the pod. So I'll have much more with my conversation with her tonight on TV5 News at 6, and she's going to tell us what she plans to say to the governor. Now, I'm also holding this very lengthy receipt that you probably saw flapping around in my hand. A couple that wanted to remain anonymous bought $400 worth of water. That equates to 2 pallets. That's going to be delivered to our truck tomorrow because, again, we're going to be out here from noon to 7 at this Kroger on Bristol Road in Burton, as well as our location in Saginaw, collecting cases of water for residents in Flint. But as I told you earlier, the sun is out here. It is shining. It's been a beautiful day. We're hoping the weather stays nice, but just to make sure, let's go now to Chief Meteorologist Brian Bachman, who is at our other location in Saginaw. Hi, Brian.
Well, good evening, everyone. We're coming to you live here tonight from outside the Kroger in Saginaw Township. Incidentally enough, on a beautiful Wednesday evening here in mid-Michigan, continuing the TV5 water drive. We're accepting donations of bottled water to help the folks in Flint get the water that they need. And as you can see, this trailer here behind me, that's what we're working on filling up over the next day. We'll be here tonight until 7 p.m., and then the drive will continue tomorrow between 12 and 7 p.m., again, right here at the Kroger on State Street in Saginaw. So come on out. We've had plenty of folks coming through, at least as long as I've been here this afternoon, bringing in quite a bit of bottled water. And of course, the weather not going to be impeding your travels this evening. That's at least working in our favor. You can see I've got my short sleeves on here tonight because it actually feels like spring for a change. Let's get a look at these temperatures. What a beautiful change it's been here in mid-Michigan over the last 24 hours. 55 degrees right now in Flint, Owasso, Imlay City. 54s for Swartz Creek and Lapeer. We jump north to the Tri-Cities. Feeling good as well. 51 in Midland, 52 where we are in Saginaw. A touch cooler, but still very nice in Bay City at 48 degrees. And on the wide view, cooler still to the north. You've got mostly middle and upper 40s from Houghton Lake to West Branch and in the northern parts of the Thumb. But everybody feeling a lot better, certainly, than it's been for the better part of the last week and a half. You compare those temperatures to where we were at this time yesterday, and mainly for the southern half of the area, that's where the warm-up has been most dramatic. We're running anywhere from 6 to as much as 11 degrees warmer, while a few spots in the Thumb are closer to about 2 to 4 or dead even in places like Oscoda tonight. Moving on to the First Warn 5 Sky Tracker, we've got quite a bit of sunshine breaking through after those early morning rain and snow showers and stubborn clouds hung around lunchtime. As we zoom out, though, things are going to start changing once again overnight. Another system with clouds gathering off to our west will be pushing a slug of rain in during the second half of tonight and on into our Thursday morning. But this time around, it's just going to be plain old rain. So your evening shakes out like this. We're going to mostly cloudy skies again by 7 o'clock. Temps in the mid-40s, cooling only to the low 40s around 1 o'clock, then rising after midnight when we start to see those scattered showers eventually become a steadier rain, maybe even with a few rumbles of thunder into tomorrow morning. We'll take a look at an even warmer day on tap for our Thursday coming up in your full forecast.
All right, Brian, sounds good. Beautiful weather down here at Burton at the Kroger on Bristol Road. And a good friend of ours, Carol Goodhart, all the way from Bay City, Michigan, drove down here to this Kroger to donate how many cases of water, Carol?
I don't know how, 5, I think.
5 cases of water. Why did you want to donate this water?
Well, because they need it, because you were here.
Well, Carol, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. We hope many folks will be just like Carol. We're going to be here until 7 o'clock tonight collecting your cases of water to help Flint residents. So come on out. The weather's beautiful, as Brian just mentioned, and we'll be here till 7 tonight. Colette, I'm going to send it back to you.
Okay, thank you, Carol, and thank you, David, out there. Again, the TV5 water drives are being held at the Kroger on Bristol Road in Burton and the Kroger on State Street in Saginaw Township. Now, you can drop off donations until 7 p.m. and again tomorrow from noon until 7. All donations will be delivered to people in Flint.